Alright, so next thing I want to do is, I don't have glue, so
black marker.
I can at least cut this piece that covers this here front section. And to do that, I simply measured I just measured the print, how far out it goes on the outer side. So on the outer side of it, it was 9/16 of an inch, 562 thousandths or thereabouts. So now here's a challenge whenever you need to trace the whole sheet. And that's what I'm going to do, is trace it. I'm just going to crawl right underneath it and trace it. But if you don't have somebody helping you, you'll need a couple of in-feed, out-feed rollers is what I'm using. And I guess I should have brought them raised up before I started. Here we go. Alright. So, oh, pretty dirty and dusty. I'll have to clean it off, but for now, I'll just get her traced on here. To do that, I'll line up my pencil marks. I'll shove it over that way. Wow. Alright. And that's close enough. Oh, this one's not far off.
Yes.
I'm just putting these clamps on there, whoops, just to keep the plywood up that way some. I'll get this middle one raised up some. There we go. And now we'll just tilt the pencil in, get the lid out a bit, and then tilt it in, because we don't need it all the way out to the farthest extreme of the radius. In fact, a lot of it's going to get blended off. And when we do cut it, we'll probably even cut it on the inside of the line. On that side of the line even, because we only need it to come to right about halfway across this bow. And then it'll be blended down into the radius. Sorry about all the huffing and puffing, but they still have no idea what's wrong with me. That's all I can do to do simple little tasks like this. So, okay, so we got it marked. I got it flipped over, clamped it down, and got it sitting on out-feed rollers over there. And this here radius is just outside of this by about 3/4 of an inch to make sure I don't hit this. But you get just the right angle on this, and you'll just feel this blade just start zipping right along there.
Next to over here. Some more.
do all of them. Okay, we got her done. So now it doesn't matter that it's not.
The camera's next to here, so I
Okay,
can see.
okay, hold on, buddy. So now we can clean it up a little bit if we want to, but really, once you glue it down, you're gonna, this here edge all gets blended off. So, well, evidently it moved a bit. So, and you can see over here, a lot of the radius is showing, and then right through here. So I'm gonna just take and pencil over this, and I'll recut that real quick. So simple. All right, now instead of just going by my little pencil marks that I made here, now I'm gonna, so that it's nice and even all the way across, I'm gonna go ahead and start the center and put it, I know I already measured that should be about 18 3/4 of an inch. So I'll just clamp it in the middle at 18 3/4 of an inch, then measure on each side. 18 3/4, 18 3/4, 19. Ah. So, yeah, and I could say, oh well, that's good enough. That'll probably be all right, but. Let's double check, see what's going wrong here. All right. Then obviously that back bar is ugly, or not, at least not very straight. So now we'll check that real quick. Shouldn't be too far. Shouldn't be too out. Goes in and out about an eighth, or less, not even an eighth, probably a little less than a 16th. It goes in and out a little bit. Excuse me. This is the bottom side of it. This edge of my plywood is, well, okay. If I hold this side real tight, there is about a 1/16 of an inch here, and then this here, right in here, it goes in a 1/16. So I can see where I should be safe to just measure 18 3/4 right here. And then 18 3/4, because this side here was real straight across there. So just go 18 3/4 right there. And that okay, now it's 18 3/4. So anyway, okay. No. Oh, that's what it is. This here's a tapered edge here. I probably had the foot of it slide up like this. So 18 3/4, 18 3/4, 18, just over a 32nd over 3/4. I mean, I'm a machinist, so sometimes try too close. But anyways, it's all set up, and of course I'm out of glue, so we'll go ahead and just show you. Okay, now right here is a block that needs put in at an angle, and this here's the strengthening block, and that's what this here hole is what you set the spacers under when you raise and lower the leading edge to get the exact angle of attack that you need to make it perfect. So, oh, in case you didn't see the number, it was 3 1/4 inches. So I got this all set up here. So I'll just mark this right here at 3 1/4, and then that's to the inside of the block. So the block goes like this, and then to the outside of the other side of the block is 2. Yeah, let's get some extra clamps in here. Is 2 3/4. And that's about 1/4 inch up on the board here. And that might make a difference. Let me check. So this is 2 3/4. And if you want to ever see how centered your vision is on that, close your eye, close one eye, see how far off the line you are, close the other eye, and you should be this exact same distance off that line on the other side. If you're not, just adjust your starting point and give yourself a little mark there. So I've got my little mark, and that'll be 1/4 inch back because you've got a piece of 1/4 inch, I wouldn't call it geodetic, but you got a 1/4 inch beam that runs right along here. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this here up and then flip it over like it is here. We'll glue these 2 pieces in, and so this here is the angle, by the way. That they don't give you an angle, they give you a distance at this side and where it goes to, and that's the inside piece, inside of that piece, okay? So that piece is going to go just like this, and on both sides. And then this here is all sealed off. I guess you're out of. This is all sealed off by 1/4 inch piece that goes all the way across in between each one of these ribs. So coming Tuesday, when I get my glue, I'll take off and get a bunch of stuff done, and then we'll start right here. And this is the horizontal stabilizer. And then we'll get on to what I've got laid down here, the print laid down, which is the elevator.